Lace 'em up boxing slash MMA news, and I believe I just got done seeing the most exciting heavyweight fight I've ever seen. Ever since watching boxing, covering boxing, and just looking at this fight, Anthony Joshua he TKO Wladimir Klitschko in the 11th round. The fight started out very good. I believe I gave Anthony Joshua the first 3 to 4 rounds. After that, Wladimir Klitschko came back in round 6. He floored Anthony Joshua for the first time in his pro career. A round before that, Anthony Joshua dropped Wladimir Klitschko. Anthony Joshua looked winded, and I believe that's when Klitschko knew that he had to go right after Anthony Joshua. I believe when Klitschko dropped Anthony Joshua, that was more on Joshua being fatigued than him being hurt. But Klitschko showed that he have a very, very powerful right hand and a very powerful jab. Anthony Joshua, he surprised me a lot in this fight because a lot of people were saying, if it were to go near the distance or go the distance, they would favor Wladimir Klitschko, and that Wladimir Klitschko jab was going to be in Anthony Joshua's face, where Anthony Joshua, he was outlanding Wladimir Klitschko, not by much, but some rounds he was outlanding him. I believe his body work paid some success too, because he was sucking the wind out of Wladimir Klitschko. When round 11 came, Anthony Joshua, he got his win back, and when he got his win back, I said, you know what, this gonna be the round that Anthony Joshua is gonna KO Wladimir Klitschko. I initially had Anthony Joshua by 9th round KO, but I knew when he got his win back, similar to the Dylan White fight, that's when he was gonna go for the KO, and he ended up flooring Wladimir Klitschko twice, and the ref stopped it while it was on the ropes the 3rd time. I believe this fight right here helped start a new era. This fight right here, a new era is officially started. Thanks to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua, it was a falling of another era and the start of a new one. When Deontay Wilder beat Bermain Stiverne, that helped open the curtains. And then when Fury went over and beat Wladimir Klitschko, that helped open the doors as well. But this fight right here, when Anthony Joshua TKO Wladimir Klitschko, that opened the curtains all the way up. And I believe this was a start of a new heavyweight era. What's next for Anthony Joshua? I believe that Joshua should fight his mandatory Luis Ortiz. Many people saying that Ortiz will beat Anthony Joshua, that Anthony Joshua, he's too slick. I wouldn't say none of that, because he wasn't slick enough to catch Malik Scott, and Malik Scott was he was looking okay in that fight. Many people say he ran, but he wasn't slick enough to actually put down somebody who was given in front of him, or he hasn't looked good in his last 3 performances ever since he KO'd Brian James. I believe that he KO'd him in the 5th or 7th round. But I believe that that's a fight that Joshua should take next. Hopefully one of the sanction bodies order that fight, and we can see that fight in the UK. I believe Anthony Joshua is the real deal. I see him beating Joseph Parker, Deontay Wilder. I see him beating Luis Ortiz. Tyson Fury, I don't know about him beating Tyson Fury, because many people are going to look back at that fight and say, well, Fury beat him with his hands behind his back and stuff like that, or Anthony Joshua got floored. Well, this was a whole new Wladimir Klitschko in this fight. I had Klitschko beating Fury the 2nd time if they would have fought last July, I believe. But I believe this was a whole new Klitschko in this fight. Now, was it good enough to beat Anthony Joshua? No, but if you compare his performance to Tyson Fury, where he was kind of gun shy about getting countered, in this fight here, it was a brand new Wladimir Klitschko. Now, I believe that Klitschko, he have enough in the tank to beat fighters like Joseph Parker. I think he beat Parker. I think he beats Deontay Wilder. I don't know. A rematch with Tyson Fury would be good, even though both of them not champions. It'll probably put them back up on the pedestal that they once was. Besides that, I think Klitschko got like 2-3 more fights in him. That's if he still want to fight, and I see him retiring. He had a good career, former unified undisputed champion, 2nd longest heavyweight reign in history. These were two great fighters. They put on a great outing. I love this fight. It was good for heavyweight boxing, and props, nothing but the best from both of them. All right, y'all. It's your boy Jordan Larkin. Peace. I'm out.